Tired of driving 45 minutes or more just to stand in line at the DMV? Skip the trip and come to B&D Title and Licensing in Elizabeth, right off Route 14. We handle it all from vehicle title transfers, renewal stickers, duplicate titles, and more. Plus, we got a notary on site and even offer after-hours appointments to fit your schedule. Save time and skip the hassle and get it done close to home. Call owner-operator Bobby Moore today at 304-488-1906. That's B&D Title and Licensing in Elizabeth, your faster, easier DMV alternative.
Burns Bait and Carryout and Campground at 484 Little Kanawha Parkway, Elizabeth, West Virginia. If you're looking for a new pistol, we have Smith & Wesson and Glocks in stock. Or if you're looking for a new hunting rifle or shotgun, we've got you covered. We have a full line of ammo in stock. We are a muck boot dealer, and we have Quaker Boy box calls in stock. At Burns Bait and Carryout at 484 Little Kanawha Parkway, Elizabeth, West Virginia, or call 304-275-4444 or check us out on our website at bbcoutdoors.com.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
Chris's Barbershop, located in the Piggly Wiggly Plaza, open Tuesday through Friday, 7 to 3 p.m., Saturdays 8 till noon. If you have a special event and need a haircut or just a trim, stop by and see Chris and let him hook you up. That's Chris's Barbershop in the Piggly Wiggly Plaza in downtown Elizabeth, West Virginia.
Crossroads General Store, located at the intersection of Route 47 and Newark Road in Walker, West Virginia, is a fully stocked convenience store as well as service station. You'll also find guns, ammunition, gun safes, turkey calls, and a whole lot more for the outdoorsman. Visit us at Crossroads General Store for the hard-to-find gear that you're looking for.
At Elizabeth Care Center, we're more than just a 5-star skilled nursing facility. We are a proud educational partner of Wirt County Schools, investing in our future, supporting our students. Go Tigers!
Look at you, having it together. You've got a car. You have a house. Now get your car and house insured together with a State Farm agent. A local agent can help you customize your coverage and save when you bundle your home and auto insurance.
Your local State Farm agent in Elizabeth is Hayden Stewart, 304-275-3335.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
K&B Supply in Elizabeth at 303 Juliana Street is your place for custom-made hydraulic hoses for your equipment. From 1/4 inch to 3/4 inch hose, we also have PTO drive lines and U-joints and 5-gallon buckets of hydraulic oil. Stop by and have Kevin make that new hose for you and save the trip out of town to get one. That's K&B Supply, 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia, or call 304-275-1141 today.
Mason's Towing and Recovery has 35 years of experience. Call us at 304-275-3621 to get help with recovery and accidents, mechanical breakdowns, and more. We are a part of AAA and we take most insurances. If you break down out of town in Parkersburg or Charleston, or if you just Bo-Duke jump it over the hill, we will be there to get you home safe and sound. Call Mason's Towing for all your towing needs at 304-275-3621 and tell Rick WVRC sent you.
At Matheny Whited Funeral Home LLC, located at 488 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia, we honor our families with dignity and respect. We offer traditional services, cremation, pre-arrangements, pet cremations, and monument sales. At Matheny Whited Funeral Home, you are family, not a number. We are located at 488 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia, or you can give us a call at 304-275-4229.
Hey guys, got dirty clothes? Come to Miller Suds & Sales and wash your clothes in style at our brand new laundromat with state-of-the-art machines located around the corner from Miller Steals and Deals. Shop while you wash, 7 days a week, 8 to 8.
Let Mini Hamilton Health System be your choice when you or your family member has had a major illness or injury and needs extended rehabilitation and or therapy. Our swing bed program makes it possible to recover closer to your home.
Mini Hamilton Health System, better healthcare, better living. Mini Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
When searching for the most trusted physical therapy clinics near Standing Stone in Elizabeth, West Virginia, look no further than Mountain River Physical Therapy. Our facility is located in Wirt County, east of I-77, and near the intersection of Route 5 and 14. You can find our clinic inside the Copeland Health System building for outstanding physical therapy. Here you will discover experienced and talented physical therapists near Wirt County Middle School who utilize cutting-edge treatments and techniques to address various conditions. If you need to move better to live well, rely on our Mountain River PT team to provide life-changing tools to manage your symptoms and enjoy every day to its fullest. Give us a call or book your first screening visit online and get started on your healing journey today. Mountain River Physical Therapy. Find us online at mountainriverpt.com.
Looking for better insurance? Myers Family Insurance in Elizabeth is Wirt County's only independent agency, offering auto, home, life, business, and farm insurance from trusted names like Progressive, Safeco, American National, and Encopa. I'm Matt Myers, and I invite you to let my family protect your family. Call Myers Family Insurance at 304-275-7111. That's 304-275-7111, or visit myersfamilyinsurance.com.
Riverbend Supply in downtown Elizabeth has just got in a fresh shipment of deer corn, flavored corn, and salt blocks for your deer. And don't forget about your other animals. We have all your seeds and feed for all the other animals as well at Riverbend Supply in downtown Elizabeth. Shade Tree Diner and Carryout at 10416 Little Canal Parkway, Creston, West Virginia, 304-275-3351. You want a burger that's handmade from scratch? A must-try is our monstrous-sized double bacon cheeseburger dressed the way you like it. Goes great with fries or chili cheese fries. Stop by for yours today or call 304-275-3351 and order yours today. Open Tuesday through Saturday 11 to 7, Sunday 11 to 3, and closed on Mondays.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin, we offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
At Moore's Piggly Wiggly in downtown Elizabeth, West Virginia, you can always get more. Join us for our lunch specials, Throwback Thursdays, and Free Item Fridays, each week at Moore's Piggly Wiggly in downtown Elizabeth, West Virginia.
Twisted Sisters Bar and Grill in Elizabeth, West Virginia at 1065 Little Canal Parkway has daily specials like Taco Tuesday, Wing Wednesday. With every ticket you get 6 free wings along with free pool. And Thursday is Trivia Night with Nacho Ranch Burgers. Friday, come and join our pool tournaments at 8 p.m. That's Twisted Sisters at 1065 Little Canal Parkway, Elizabeth, West Virginia. We are a family restaurant until 9 p.m. each day, so stop on by today.
Burns Bait and Carry Out and Campground at 484 Little Canal Parkway, Elizabeth, West Virginia. If you're looking for a new pistol, we have Smith & Wesson and Glocks in stock. Or if you're looking for a new hunting rifle or shotgun, we've got you covered. We have a full line of ammo in stock. We are a muck boot dealer, and we have Quaker Boy box calls in stock at Burns Bait and Carry Out at 484 Little Canal Parkway, Elizabeth, West Virginia, or call 304-275-4444 or check us out on our website at bbcoutdoors.com.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
Chris's Barbershop, located in the Piggly Wiggly Plaza, open Tuesday through Friday, 7 to 3 p.m., Saturdays 8 till noon. If you have a special event and need a haircut or just a trim, stop by and see Chris and let him hook you up. That's Chris's Barbershop in the Piggly Wiggly Plaza in downtown Elizabeth, West Virginia.
Moore's Piggly Wiggly and Crossroads General Store proudly bring you live streaming coverage of Wirt County Tiger Basketball on WVRC Wirt County Sports. Wirt County Tiger Basketball is also brought to you by these community sponsors: Matheny Whited Funeral Home, Calhoun Banks, Mason's Towing, Riverbend Supply, Shade Tree Diner, Hayden Stewart State Farm Agent, K&B Supply, Miller Suds and Sales, Stump Funeral Home, Burns Bait and Carry Out, Myers Family Insurance, Twisted Sisters Bar and Grill, Chris's Barbershop, Mini Hamilton Health System, B&D Title Service, Elizabeth Care Center, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Moore's Piggly Wiggly. And now we take you courtside for live streaming coverage of Tiger Basketball with your WVRC Wirt County Sports crew.
And a very pleasant good evening to you from the Den here at Wirt County High School on Roy Alltop Court, where we are preparing for varsity action of your Lady Tigers facing off against the Lady Titans of Gilmer County. Matt Hayes alongside Matt Walker here tonight. And Matt, you're getting ready to speak to Coach Jeremy Kirby. We're looking at the coaching matchup here on the Gilmer County side of things. Coach Amy Chapman, her 18th year as head coach for the Lady Titans. Coach Jeremy Kirby, of course, his 3rd year as the head coach of our Lady Tigers.
Yeah, it's Amy Chapman's been there a long time. She got her 300th win this year. Gilmer County, a storied program there over the last 18 years, winning a couple state championships, coming in here 8-1. Number one in the state. It's going to be a tough task, but I'm sure Coach Kirby has some things in mind. Obviously, when you're playing Gilmer County, you got those big girls down the post and some good guard play. Coach, what are some keys here to get the Lady Tigers back in the win column against a tough opponent?
Well, you talked about the tall task that is Gilmer County. You might as well just go ahead and say the Dobbins twins as well. And then they got another young lady that is Kinley Hartshorn that comes off the bench and does a good job for them. They're senior heavy with guards Lena Freimeyer and Laura Brannon. And then they got Paige Stearns, who's a junior guard. So, they're a really talented bunch, really well coached. You're not going to find a team that is coached harder and more disciplined than what the Lady Titans are. So it's definitely a tall task, but we got some things. We'll see if we can do them. I'll tell you what, I'll put these girls up against anybody. We've shown time and time again we can compete with anybody. It's just putting 4 quarters together, and people are getting tired of hearing it. I'm getting tired of saying it. But once we as a group learn how to put 4 quarters together, look out. So
Yeah, as you to talk about that, earlier in the year when you made the trip up to Glenville, you were right there in the first half. Were there some things there that you could look back on tonight and go back to it, or is it going to be a whole nother change up? Or
yeah,
what are you looking at?
I think it's just keep the Twins under control underneath, and box out, rebound, do the best you can there. And offensively, we just missed a bunch of shots. We got to do a better job of making open shots and look for the floaters and the pull-ups more so than the layups, because they're going to block everything inside. But we're gonna give it our best shot and see what we can do here. Get these girls in here for the last few minutes before the game and talk to them. But hopefully we can come over here and celebrate here in about 32 minutes.
All right, good luck.
All right, appreciate you guys.
Yep.
Good luck.
All right, there you have it. No, you win. Are we still on?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you went to scoring. Yeah, so there you have it from Coach Kirby. He's got some things there that he's got his eye on tonight. Obviously, again, the Dobbins girls are always a task. And then when you bring off another 6-footer and Kinley Hartshorn, but I'm sure Coach Kirby's going to make some adjustments, make some last-minute tweaks, and the Lady Tigers will be ready to go.
Coach Walker, or Matt, you've been – I'm around coaches all the time. You've been around this Lady Tiger team this season a lot more than I've had the opportunity to be around them. If you're Coach Kirby right now, what is your 30-second locker room pitch for how you take on this gargantuan task of what is a really good Gilmer County team?
Yeah, I think anytime you're playing a basketball game, it's going to come down to taking care of the basketball. You're not going to be able to give a team of this caliber a bunch of extra possessions. And then keeping those, the big girls under control in the post, being able to rebound, not give a bunch of extra possessions there in the offensive rebounding category as well. And then I think that something we're going to have to be able to do here is get out in transition and run the court. We have plenty of fast guards to be able to get out and run the court and try to get out and transition the best we can and not make this a half-court basketball game because that will pose a challenge for us there with the size and length and experience of the Gilmer County Titans.
Something that I've heard Coach Kirby talk about is just the outstanding effort of this team throughout this season. But think about the freshmen on this team. They are really making their mark on a high school program, and he talked about it in his interview. The win column isn't really reflecting the effort that these girls are putting in and the dedication that they show to the program. But you look forward and think he has a great foundation in this team, and they still have a lot of room, a lot of time to make noise this season.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we obviously with those even the sophomore class, in the freshman class, they had a lot of success in middle school coming up to high school playing in big games like this. Just gives them more of a brighter future down the road to be in these kind of atmospheres and this kind of competition and just continue to grow as basketball players. And we're leaning on those younger girls quite a bit and then getting a mix out of some of the older girls. But like I said, the experience of just being in these type of games is huge for down the road. I think this is a program that Coach Kirby probably models his future program after by just continuing to succeed.
Absolutely. Folks, we are just under 4 minutes away from tip-off. We're going to step away for just a moment and hear from some of our sponsors. You're watching Lady Tiger Basketball on WVRC Wirt County. Stay with us.
Chris's Barbershop, located in the Piggly Wiggly Plaza, open Tuesday through Friday, 7 to 3 p.m., Saturdays 8 till noon. If you have a special event and need a haircut or just a trim, stop by and see Chris and let him hook you up. That's Chris's Barbershop in the Piggly Wiggly Plaza in downtown Elizabeth, West Virginia.
Are you a registered nurse looking for your next opportunity? Join the team at Elizabeth Care Center, a 36-bed skilled nursing facility in Elizabeth, West Virginia. We offer competitive pay, a supportive team environment, community engagement, and the chance to make a real difference in the lives of those we serve. Be part of the only 5-star facility within 45 miles of Elizabeth, West Virginia. Call 681-236-1010 to apply or learn more today.
We are going out tonight.
But I just put my comfy pants on. What are we celebrating?
I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money.
Oh, nice. Can we just order in now?
Are you serious? We just bundled. And our agent helped me personalize our coverage.
But what about my slipper and sweatpants bundle?
Oh, fine.
Your local State Farm agent in Elizabeth is Hayden Stewart, 304-275-3335.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
K&B Supply at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth is your place for fence chargers, wire, and post. Check out our selection of farm gates in stock. K&B Supply is a heritage performance feed dealer for your pigs, chickens, horses, cattle, and yes, even your dogs and cats. We have deer corn in many flavors. Stop by K&B Supply at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth today for all your farming and hardware needs, or call 304-275-1141.
At Matheny Whited Funeral Home LLC, located at 488 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia, we honor our families with dignity and respect. We offer traditional services, cremation, pre-arrangements, pet cremations, and monument sales. At Matheny Whited Funeral Home, you are family, not a number. We are located at 488 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia, or you can give us a call at 304-275-4229.
Moments away from tip-off here in the den at Wirt County High School. Matt Hayes alongside Matt Walker. In just a moment, we will hear from the voice of the Wirt County Tigers, Billy Dotson, giving us the starting lineups for tonight. Matt, taking a look at Gilmer County's roster, they do have several seniors lined up here tonight.
Yeah, I would imagine they're going to start 4 seniors and a junior based off some of the stuff I've seen.
All right, let's take a listen to Billy and the national anthem.
The campus of Wirt County High School. Tonight, the Wirt County Lady Tigers would like to welcome the Gilmer County Lady Titans. This time, for everyone to please rise if you're able. Gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. This time, I'll introduce the Wirt County High School cheerleaders. They are Josie Roberts, Raina Sherlock, Christina Duckworth, Destiny Rogers, and Addie Bumgarner. They're coached by Megan Bunner and Lori Enoch. Now we'll announce the starting lineups with the principals. First, the Lady Titans from Gilmer County. They're coached by head coach Amy Chapman, assisted by Wendell Conlon, Caleb Conrad, Carl Ferguson, Carol Ferguson, and Emily Jadowski. The starters, a junior guard, number 1, Paige Stern. A senior guard, number 2, Lena Freimeyer. Number 4, a senior guard, Laura Brannon. A post player, 44, a senior Blair Dobbins. And now for your Wirt County Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers are coached by head coach Jeremy Kirby, assisted by Emma Wagner and Phoebe Hayes. Your starters, a sophomore forward, 5'7", from New York, Hillsborough, Lisa Speeds. A sophomore guard, 5'6", from Burning Springs, number 2, Brenda Dawson. A junior center, 5'8", from Reading, number 10, Peyton McCown. Number 12, a freshman guard, 5'9", from Tucker Street, Simone Hall. Freshman guard, 5'6", number 20, from New York, Leah Castanelli. Officials for tonight's game are Mr. Ira Hunt, Mr. Rick Marshall, Mr. Andy Nieder.
Our thanks, as always, to the voice of the Tigers, Billy Dotson, as we prepare to tip off here at the Royal Top
And now
Court.
from the Royal Top Court, let's play basketball.
Gilmer County's number 20, Ava Dobbins, facing off against number 12 for your Lady Tigers, Simone Hall. Gilmer with the ball. Pass to number 2, Lena Freimeyer. Out to number 1, Paige Stearns. Ooh.
Foul called on Brandon Johnson. That's her
Yeah, we were in pretty good position there to get a rebound. Just picked up that foul there. We'll see what they can do here from the foul line.
Ava Dobbins.
Can't get Dawson in foul trouble, though, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Dobbins with her first. Second one no good. Gilmer with the rebound, then a rebound by Wirt County's Simone Hall, bringing it up the court.
Gilmer County lined up here in a man-to-man defense.
Pass to Spees. Spees sends it back out to Hall.
It's a good take.
Gilmer with the rebound, sending it down the court to number 24. That is Blair Dobbins with 2. Lady Titans lead 3-0 in the first quarter. Dawson out to Hall. Casanelli driving. Dawson with the save.
That's a good box out, good rebound. Must have just shuffled her feet there a little bit.
Quick first quarter, almost 2 minutes in. Laura Brannon out to Paige Stearns, to Dobbins, back to Stearns. Ball will stay with Gilmer County, off the hands of, was that Peyton McCown under there?
Yeah, I think it might have been Spees. Spees was in good position there on that rebound, just tipped it out of bounds. Ooh, that's 2 quick ones on Dawson.
Brady Dawson called for the foul. That's her second. Paige Stearns shooting 2.
Stearns' first shot is good.
Coach Kirby electing to leave Dawson in the game here. Great box out again down there by Spies.
Lady Tigers come away with the ball. Simone Hall sends it out to Spies.
Foul there on Lena Freimeyer. Good. Jump ball.
That will go to the Lady Tigers.
That's a couple good looks we've had down there in the paint. We just got to finish down there around the basket. And I'm sure we're a little bit gun shy a little bit, think we're going to get those things blocked, but we got to finish down there around the basket.
Dawson throws into McCown. Turnover to number 20, Dobbins. Defensively, Matt, Tigers playing aggressive.
Yeah, they seem to be playing pretty aggressive there. Obviously, we got to close out there on those threes. Lena Freimeyer is a phenomenal outside shooter. We've done a good job there on her so far. Not the person you want shooting is number 2. So we've done a good job keeping her in check early on getting those outside shots. We've done a really nice job down there on those box outs too. We just got to get out in transition and then finish around the bucket. We've done a lot of good things here to start.
Maya Hatcher in for Peyton McCown.
Here we go, get it out and go. There it is, that's what we need right there. Even though she blocks that, that's a really good transition right there. That's what we need to do. It's going to be a struggle to get in that half court. If we can get out in transition, even though they block it, we still got the ball back here. Throws it out long there.
Spies to Hall. Matt setting up this offense.
Yeah, coach is trying to run a 5-hour. We got to pass and then cut the lane, which we're trying to get some screens out there around the edge, which is a good idea, but we got to get into the lane a little bit more. Yeah, when we cut, we got to get going through there a little bit quicker, put a little bit of pressure on the defense, make them move a little bit. By just going over and setting screens on the wings, it's probably not going to get us as open as if we just pass and get through the middle. If we don't get it, we just clear out and the next person cuts.
Ava Dobbins on that foul, her first, team second.
Pretty good movement there. Just take care of the ball. Move up. Nice. Nice. That was really nice. Good look by Leah Castanelli there to Simone Hall. See that little bit of penetration? It makes the defense move, and then it's just straight drop off for a layup. Just got to finish those around the bucket, which we've had a couple of them down there. Good rebound. We got to go. We've really done a nice job down there on those defensive boards and boxing out.
Lady Tigers looking to tie up the game here.
Another nice take.
And there it is. Maya Hatcher with the tying bucket. Score 4-4. Another good rebound, Izzy Spees. Hall to Hatcher. Hatcher driving in.
Yeah, it was another good take, good look. Just didn't get that one to fall. Really nice hustle there by Bragan Dawson to get back and deflect that out of bounds. I'd look for some sort of lob in here to one of the Dobbins girls here on this out of bounds play.
You would be correct. And I missed who had that shot for three. Did you catch that?
Yeah,
Matt?
that was Lena Freimeyer there with the three. Just a basic play, screen, toss it out, screen down, kick her out to the corner, and she knocked it down.
Turnover back to Gilmer. And that will be Lady Tiger basketball. Checking in for the Lady Tigers, we have number 4, Kinsley Nicolay, and number 10, Peyton McCown.
There was a number 10, Aaron Stoddard, the sophomore, checking in for the Titans.
Bragan looking to set up the offense. Out to Kinsley. Kicks it back out to Bragan.
Both coaches a little fired up there at that officiating that time down the court.
Lady Titans. And Bragan Dawson brings it back down the court.
Yeah, great anticipation there.
Put the Lady Tigers back within 1 point. Good defense there. Nice deflection, ball stays with the Lady Titans.
Coach Chapman going to take a timeout here. 30-second. Oh, full.
We have a full timeout by Gilmer County. 55 seconds remain in the first quarter of action. Lady Titans versus Lady Tigers here on WVRC Wirt County.
Go Taggers! And while you're cheering on Wirt County under the Friday night lights, remember, when it's time for DMV work, you don't have to drive 45 minutes or wait in long lines at B&D Title and Licensing in Elizabeth, right off of Route 14. We take care of all your title transfers, renewal stickers, duplicate titles, and more. With a notary on site and after-hours appointments available, we make it simple and convenient. Save time and skip the hassle and get back to what matters most. Call owner-operator Bobby Moore at 304-488-1906. That's B&D Title and Licensing, your faster, easier DMV alternative.
Just under a minute remain in the first quarter. Matt Walker.
Yeah, 55 seconds here, 7-6. The Lady Tigers have done a nice job down there in the post defending and have turned the Lady Titans over a few times here and kind of got back in this. If we keep this here at a one-possession game or even take this lead, with a little bit of momentum, things are looking good right now. We got Paige Stern set to take the ball out here. Ball's out long to Lena Freimeyer. Lena, a little bit of penetration. Good defense up top there. Paige Stern's now with the ball. Over to Freimeyer. Into Dobbins. Dobbins looks down to her sister, and she misses the layup. We get an offensive rebound to the Titans. Scram for the ball. We're going to have a jump ball.
Is that not a foul down there?
And that ball will go back to the Lady Titans.
Yeah, back to the Lady Titans here. Paige Stern set to take the ball back out. Really good hustle play there by the Tigers to tie that thing up. Another nice tip there by Izzy Spees. And we go for round 3 here. Stearns to throw it in. Tosses out to Dobbins. Dobbins up to number 10. Over to Freimeyer. 3 ball is good. Yeah, that's the second one there for Lena Freimeyer on the exact same out of bounds play. She's one we can't let get hot. She can shoot the ball from out there. Bregan Dawson penetrates. Good shot in the lane. And the Titans clear that one out. Penetration here by 10. Finds Dobbins, mid-post. Penetration kicks out to Stearns. Great tip there by Bregan, but couldn't get it her way. Stearns throws it up thinking the time was out too long. And back out to Freimeyer. And that'll do it here in the first quarter with the Lady Titans at 10-6 there. And we'll pause for a message from the sponsors.
At Matheny Whited Funeral Home LLC, located at 488 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia, we honor our families with dignity and respect. We offer traditional services, cremation, pre-arrangements, pet cremations, and monument sales. At Matheny Whited Funeral Home, you are family, not a number. We are located at 488 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia, or you can give us a call at 304-275-4229.
Are you looking for top-rated care for your loved ones? Come to Elizabeth Care Center, a 36-bed skilled nursing facility, proudly serving our community with excellence. The only 5-star rated facility within a 45-mile radius of Elizabeth, West Virginia, where compassionate care meets clinical expertise. Experience the difference that quality makes. Call 681-236-1010 to schedule your tour today. Elizabeth Care Center, care you can trust close to home.
A quick glance at player fouls here as we get ready to start the second quarter, Matt. Lena Freimeyer with 1, Ava Dobbins with 1, and on the Lady Tiger side of the ball, Bregan Dawson with 2.
Yeah, Bregan Dawson there picked up those 2 quick ones, and Coach Kirby elected to just stay out there with her, and really it paid off because she was able to get a steal, get a layup, and settle down there a little bit. Obviously, if we can get the ball in there and get Dobbins in foul trouble on the other end, that would definitely help us out. But we battled back there, with just those couple threes there by Freimeyer kind of gave them the lead. We got to make sure we're defending out there on that 3-point line here in the second quarter. Dawson, nice penetration, kicks it to the foul line. Simone Hall with 15-footer, good. Great shot there by Simone Hall, make it 10-8 Titans. Bring it up, Stearns to Freimeyer. Freimeyer over to number 10, Stoddard. Penetrates. 2 shots there. 2 offensive rebounds, and we're going to get a foul called. We were battling for a jump ball there, but they called the foul. We're really trying to battle down there. Obviously, it's a challenge with 2 6'4" girls, but we're battling down there to try to get a rebound. That foul was on Simone Hall. Paige Stern set to take the ball out underneath the basket.
Another good deflection by Kinsley Nicolay this time.
Yeah, great play there. They try to get the ball into Dobbins there in the corner again, and Kinley is right there to knock it back out of bounds. Stern set to take it out again. He gets it into Freimeyer in the corner. Freimeyer up to Stoddard. Back to Freimeyer. Gets it at the top of the key to Dobbins. Stoddard penetrates, loses the ball, gets it right back. Double team down there. Misses, and Dobbins
Kinsley
missed
with
2
the
there.
rebound.
Was that Kinsley Nicolay with the rebound, and we're on the run. Simone Hall with the ball. Up to Kinsley Nicolay.
Kinsley in trouble, out to Simone Hall.
Simone penetrates, kicks it over to Peyton McCown, right in the bucket again. Great play. Makes it 10-10 here with 6:45 remaining in the second quarter. Over to Stearns. Stearns falls down, but they don't call the walk. Over to Stoddard. Stoddard to the mid-post at Dobbins. Dobbins throws up the 15-footer off, gets her own rebound, and it's going to be fouled by McCown. Really trying to get that ball in there to to Blair Dobbins at the top of the key. She's got the look, or she can penetrate and drop it off to the other Dobbins girl. Seems like the approach they're trying to take there in that zone defense.
Peyton McCown, her first, team's second foul of the quarter.
The Titans sub in sophomore Kinley Hartshorn. Out to Kinley Hartshorn, gets it back down on the baseline to Stearns. Stearns gets the ball back laying on the baseline. That's going to be turnover to the Tigers.
Matt, you know, we had a very tight JV game just before this. I believe the final score is 17-16. The Titans with the win on that one.
Yeah, the Tigers were leading most of the way there, and the Titans were able to pull it out right at the end of the game.
Bragan.
Nice floater. Good rebound. Oh, it's going to go off of Dawson. Yeah, we've gotten some shots in there, which is really nice, getting those mid-range shots. We've been able to get a couple of them layups to fall to give us here this tie game with 6 minutes left. Laura Brandon brings it up across the timeline. Gets it into Hartshorn. Hartshorn over to Stearns. Stearns shoots the three. Partially tipped, it appeared. Rebound Dobbins. Dobbins puts it up and gets it to fall. Bragan Dawson bringing it up over to Simone Hall. Simone, great reverse dribble. Gets a little bit of a tip. That's a steal there by Brandon. Brandon brings it in transition. Great play by Dawson. A little bit of pressure there, almost got him. Freimeyer with a long three off. Dobbins gets a rebound, kicks it out to Stearns. Stearns back over to Freimeyer. Freimeyer up to Brandon. Brandon down to Dobbins. Great play there by Kinsley Nicolay to get that ball out of there. Probably didn't have the numbers there. Toss it back down. Oh, and they're going to get Kinsley Nicolay on the foul there. That was a pretty good defensive play as well. Kinsley Nicolay coming off the bench there and giving some good defense.
Kinsley's first, team third foul of the quarter.
Yeah, Ava Dobbins step here to the line. First one is up and just off. Misses the second one, tracked down by number 4 over to Stearns. Stearns up to Freimeyer. Freimeyer penetrates, throws up a floater off. Rebound. 2 offensive rebounds. She sticks that back. We're going to have a timeout here by the Lady Titans. Should be a full timeout. We'll pause for a word from our sponsors. It's going to be a full timeout here.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
System, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
Back inside the den, ready to resume second quarter action. Matt Walker.
Yeah, it's 14-10. Titans here with 4:48 left, and the Tigers got the ball down here. The Titans come up in a little bit of a pressure situation here. Little diamond press.
Simone,
oh, it's going to be a foul. Maya Hatcher gets the ball, and there's a little bit of collision there. We had a girl long, we just couldn't get the ball down there with that pressure in the front court. Dawson set to take the ball out here. Titans match back up man here. Leah Castanelli brings the ball across the timeline. Gets a screen from Hatcher. Hatcher rolls, gets the ball down the baseline, kicks it over to Riley Hall. Riley Hall makes the bucket. Making 14-10 here for the Lady Titans with a 2-point lead, 4:28 left here in the second. Ball comes across to Lena Freimeyer. Lena Freimeyer over to Stearns. Back up to Freimeyer. Laura Dobbins comes to get the ball. Laura Brandon comes to get the ball. Over to Stearns. Stearns over to Freimeyer. Good closeout there by Izzy Spees. Oh, and Laura Brandon hits the three. Titans come back in the pressure in the diamond press. Bregan Dawson gets it across the timeline. Gets to Maya Hatcher. Maya Hatcher down to Riley Hall. Riley Hall the shot. Misses. Izzy Spees goes after, but Dobbins comes down with the defensive board. Dobbins gets it across to Freimeyer. Freimeyer brings it up. Freimeyer passes over to Laura Brandon. Stearns in the corner. Stearns throws up the three and hits off the top of the backboard, but they're going to call a foul here. Going to call a foul there, and now Paige Stearns is going to get to the line to shoot three. 17-12 here with 3:38 left, and the Lady Titans are beating the Lady Tigers 17-12. Paige Stearns to the line for three shots.
Izzy Spees, her first foul, team fourth. First shot is up and misses.
Second shot is up and off the right-hand side of the rim. Sub coming in again, number 10, Aaron Stoddard coming back into the game here. Coming in for the shooter. Stearns shoots and misses that one as well. Great rebound there by Riley Hall. Riley Hall off to Spees. Over to Dawson. Dawson brings it up. The Lady Titans get back in man-to-man. Bregan Dawson, great floater. Just off the rim. Throws it right to Dawson. Dawson puts it in to make it 17-14. Great defensive play there by Dawson to get that steal. Laura Brandon brings it across over to Stearns, back up to Laura Brandon. Over to Stearns in the corner. Stearns throws up a shot and gets fouled. She will go back to the line to shoot two.
Foul call on Riley Hall. It's her first, team 5.
First shot for Stearns is up, and she makes it. Make it 14-18 with 3:02 left. Second shot up, and it's off the back of the rim. But Stearns gets her own rebound there. Ball up to Brandon. Over to Freimeyer, back to Brandon. Brandon penetrates. Good defense by Maya Hatcher. Throws it over to Freimeyer. Freimeyer back to Brandon. Brandon throws it down to the post. Great defense. Riley Hall gets a steal out to Bregan Dawson. Lady Tigers in transition here a little bit. Bregan Dawson penetrates. Throws it to Spees. Spees down the lane. Spees gets blocked by Dobbins. Brandon brings it across. Throws it over to Freimeyer. Freimeyer bobbles it for a second but gains possession. Back up to Brandon. Over to Freimeyer. Freimeyer kicks it to Stearns. Stearns penetrates. Throws it back to Freimeyer. Freimeyer shoots and off the rim. Casanelli gets the long rebound. Watch. Throws it down to Spees. Spees looks for Riley Hall but throws it to Dobbins. Dobbins with the steal. Back the other way is Paige Stearns bringing it up. Stearns over to Dobbins. Dobbins stops, kicks it to Brandon. Brandon shoots. That one's going to come off long. Great rebound by Maya Hatcher. And Paige Stearns picks up the foul. Going to have some substitutions here. We get Blair Dobbins checking in as well as Aaron Stoddard for the Titans. And Peyton McCown and Simone Hall back in for the Tigers. Titans jump out of that pressure. Just going straight man, picking them up here at half court. Bregan Dawson brings it across. I'm going to set a screen here for Dawson. Good defense there by Laura Brandon. They call a moving screen there on Maya Hatcher. I don't know about that one. Number 10 throws it into Laura Brandon. She brings it up, throws it over to Freimeyer. Freimeyer back up top to Dobbins. Dobbins over to Brannon. And we're going to get a jump ball here. Brannon just hit that off of her foot, let it go loose, and we were able to get a jump ball.
That will stay with the Lady Titans.
Yeah, Brandon set to throw it in, throws it down the corner now to Dobbins. And we got another jump ball heading back to Lady Tigers way. Maya Hatcher throws it into Dawson. Dawson walks it across the timeline. Out to Simone Hall. Simone down to Peyton McCown. Peyton McCown makes a move. Puts it up. Misses. Off long to Simone Hall. Simone Hall penetrates. Kicks it out to Bregan Dawson. Bregan Dawson throws it up long. And that rebound comes off to Dobbins. That is Ava Dobbins. Comes down to Freimeyer. Freimeyer kicks it across. Penetration. Gets behind the rim. And it comes off to the Tigers. Tigers bring it down again. This one's up and back and forth game here. Over to Simone Hall. 18 seconds left here. Simone Hall picks up her dribble. Throws it away. Coming back, the Lady Titans. Number 10, Stoddard has the ball, throws it to Dobbins. Dobbins throws it to Freimeyer. Freimeyer takes a dribble, throws it up, gets blocked. And that's going to do it here in the first half. It's 18-14. Lady Titans here at the end of the first half, and we will pause for some words from our sponsors.
At Mountain River Physical Therapy in Elizabeth, West Virginia, our team of experienced therapists is adept at addressing a range of physical issues. We take a comprehensive and empathetic approach to healing. Whether you're dealing with chronic pain, a traumatic injury, or simply looking to improve your overall health, our therapists will listen to your story, identify the root cause of your condition, and work with you to develop personalized treatment plans. We offer advanced techniques such as FMS, SFMA, orthopedics therapy, manual therapy, and more. Our goal is to help you overcome your limitations by reducing pain, increasing strength and mobility, and achieving long-lasting results. No matter your condition or stage of recovery, you can trust Mountain River PT to help you understand and care for your body better, so you can return to the life you love. Mountain River Physical Therapy. Find us online at mountainriverpt.com.
Looking for better insurance? Myers Family Insurance in Elizabeth is Wirt County's only independent agency, offering auto, home, life, business, and farm insurance from trusted names like Progressive, Safeco, American National, and Encova. I'm Matt Myers, and I invite you to let my family protect your family. Call Myers Family Insurance at 304-275-7111. That's 304-275-7111, or visit myersfamilyinsurance.com.
18-14 your score at halftime. The Lady Titans of Gilmer County lead. Matt, we talked about during one of the breaks earlier, well, first of all, the difficulty for me coming into this, you knowing the Gilmer County roster makes it a lot easier to take the lead and call the game, not have to look down at each roster every time that something's happening. But that being said, knowing the Gilmer County team and knowing the Wirt County team, a lot of positive things happening on the court for a lot of different girls. I want to spotlight one that we talked about, Bregan Dawson. 2 fouls in very quick succession. Typically you would expect she'd come out for a while. Coach Kirby decided that he would leave her in and trust her and her discipline. And she really took advantage of that and made the most of it throughout the first half.
Yeah, Coach Kirby rolled the dice there and kept her out there, and it really did pay off because she was able to get a couple steals there and put a couple layups in there, a couple floaters. She had a really nice first half there on the defensive end. Even after he, let her stay out there, you would be a little bit nervous, but she did a nice job there.
Let's talk about the Dobbins girls for Gilmer County. Both of them have been playmakers on offense and defense, their height advantage obviously is helpful, but they are also just very dedicated and committed basketball players. It's clear that they take this seriously, and they're in this game to win it just as much as anyone else.
Yeah, I think Ava and Blair both are nice players, and they're really battling down there on the boards, getting a lot of offensive rebounds, giving them second chances. And then on the defensive end, it's always a challenge when you are trying to get your girls to penetrate the lane, and then once they get there, there's 6'4" standing there in front of them, and it kind of alters their shots a little bit. Both solid players, and then again, one of the players that I always, I've watched her play multiple times is Lena Freimeyer, and she's a girl that can really shoot the ball from outside. She hit a couple there on us, so we definitely got to make sure we're closing out on those threes there on that situation.
So we talked about this pregame, like your 30-second pitch. What would it be here at halftime? What do the Lady Tigers need to do to really take advantage of the situation that they're in? You're only down by 4. Things can change very quickly. You can turn that tide, especially if one of our players gets hot and Gilmer County goes on a drought. What do we need to do to capitalize on the position that we are in right now?
Yeah, kind of going back to the same thing in the pregame. Anybody that's a basketball coach or been about basketball, it's going to always come down to turnovers, taking care of the basketball, not giving extra possessions there, and then battling on the rebounds. It always comes down to turnovers and rebounds. Now, obviously, we're at a disadvantage there a little bit with 6'4", but we've done a nice job. We've been in great position several times down there, so we're going to have to clean up the boards, take care of the ball. And, again, I think if we can get out and transition some, we've been able to penetrate the lane and get some drop-offs on some nice layups, and we're going to have to finish around the basket. All those high-percentage shots, we're going to have to knock those down.
Another short break for us. We'll return and get ready for the second half here at Royal Top Court inside Wirt County High School. You're watching Lady Tiger basketball on WVRC Wirt County.
Riverbend Supply in downtown Elizabeth has just got in a fresh shipment of deer corn, flavored corn, and salt blocks for your deer. And don't forget about your other animals. We have all your seeds and feed for all the other animals as well at Riverbend Supply in downtown Elizabeth. Shade Tree Diner and Carryout at 10416 Little Kanawha Parkway in Creston, West Virginia, or call 304-275-3351. Do you have a craving for a sub like our 8-inch Italian, Philly steak, or a great pizza sub with fries, or maybe chili cheese fries or onion petals? We got you covered at Shade Tree Diner and Carryout at 10416 Little Kanawha Parkway, or call 304-275-3351 for your order today. We welcome all bikers and ATV rides, open Tuesday through Saturday 11 to 7, Sundays 11 to 3, and closed on Mondays.
Crossroads General Store, located at the intersection of Route 47 and Newark Road in Walker, West Virginia, is a fully stocked convenience store, as well as service station. You'll also find guns, ammunition, gun safes, turkey calls, and a whole lot more for the outdoorsman. Visit us at Crossroads General Store for the hard-to-find gear that you're looking for.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
Back inside the den at Wirt County High School. Some news out of Sherman. Your Tigers are trailing the Sherman Tide 11-2 at the moment. Matt, we were talking about some of the folks that came off the bench in the first half.
Yeah, I failed to mention that earlier. You know, we had some really good play coming off the bench there. Kinsley Nicolay came in and was a big difference maker there on the defensive end, getting some steals, getting some tie-ups, getting some possessions for the Tigers. And then Riley Hall comes off the bench, does a nice job in the post, gets one bucket to fall, and does a nice job rebounding and really did a nice job taking care of the basketball. So if we can get some of that play when we get some girls in there, that's really bodes well for the Wirt County Tigers.
One more quick word from Moore's Piggly Wiggly, and we return to prepare for second half action here at Wirt County High School. At Moore's Piggly Wiggly in downtown Elizabeth, West Virginia, you can always get more. Join us for our lunch specials, Throwback Thursdays, and Free Item Fridays, each week at Moore's Piggly Wiggly in downtown Elizabeth, West Virginia. And back to prepare for second half action here in the den at Wirt County High School. Lady Tigers looking to capitalize on the position they find themselves in, behind by 4, heading into the second half. Looking at fouls once again. We have Paige Stearns, Lena Freimeyer, Ariana White, and Ava Dobbins with one apiece for the Lady Titans. Riley Hall, Maya Hatcher, Simone Hall, Peyton McCown, Kinsley Nicolay, Izzy Speece, each with one apiece for the Lady Tigers, and Bregan Dawson with 2. So nobody in real trouble yet, and hopefully everybody can stay in a position to keep themselves in the game and be playmakers in the second half.
Yeah, both ways have been really pretty clean, both ways, and not a lot of fouls. It's been a pretty clean game. All in all, I've thought here with 20 seconds left on the winding clock, I think if you ask Coach Kirby or tell Coach Kirby, hey, you're going to be down 4 at the half, I think he probably would be extremely happy with that. Obviously, you want to win the game here, but he's put himself in a position to do that. And it's an exciting matchup here.
And this against an 8-1 Lady Titan team.
Yeah, both teams come out with their starting lineups here to start the second. Into Freimeyer over to Stearns. Stearns back up to Freimeyer. Freimeyer dribbles around, throws it into Dobbins. Dobbins looks down in the post, penetrates. Tipped from behind by Bregan, but Dobbins retains possession here. Kicks it over to Brandon. Brandon penetrates. Got a nice trap down on the baseline here. Kicks it out there to Dobbins. Dobbins over to Stearns. Stearns with the 15-footer is going to be short. And that's going to go off the Lady Titans with the ball to the Tigers. Good possession there, really defensively by the Lady Tigers there. Titans back up with back into their man-to-man. Brandon picks him up. Over to Simone Hall. Simone brings it across the timeline. Hands off to Casanelli. Casanelli throws it over to Dawson. Dawson penetrates a little bit. Keeps going in the paint. Throws it up. Off the backboard. Comes off hard. And Freimeyer gets the rebound. I'm not sure the call here. We've got a foul on Lena Freimeyer with a push-off.
Her second, team first.
Yep. Dawson takes the ball underneath here. Dawson throws it long out to Peyton McCown. Peyton McCown gets to Speece. One dribble to Simone Hall. Simone Hall shoots the 3 and off. Brandon gets the rebound. Now the Titans are in transition. Over to Freimeyer. Freimeyer up to Brandon. Brandon over to Stearns. Oh, Stearns double dribbles. That's going to be a turnover. Aaron Stoddard checks in there for Paige Stearns. Simone Hall throws into Casanelli. Casanelli brings it across the timeline. Back up top to Simone Hall. Simone Hall to Dawson. Dawson gets in the lane. Nice take. Misses. Spiess with the rebound. And we're going to get a held ball. Possession area to the Tigers.
Held ball, Lady Tigers possession.
Dawson set to take it in here. Out to the corner to Spiess. Spiess up to Simone. Dawson in the corner. Dawson gets called for the travel there. Turnover back over to the Titans. Up to Dobbins at the top of the key. Dobbins over to Brannon. Brannon dribbles. And turns it over. Dawson comes up with the steal. Dawson's going back the other direction. Behind the back, sets it up. And we're going to get another call, foul against the Titans on Lena Freimeyer.
That'll be her third, team second of the quarter.
Yeah, and Freimeyer's going to check out, and Paige Stearns back into the game. That's pretty big for the Titans to have her sitting on the bench. Bregan Dawson set to take it out. Throws it out long to Simone Hall. Simone Hall over to Spiess. Spiess up to Simone Hall. Simone Hall penetrates baseline, kicks it to Peyton McCown, and she puts it in. Nice dish there. Makes it 18-16 here with 5:45 left. Good possession there for the Tigers. Up to Stearns. Stearns penetrates. Kicks it to Brandon. Brandon with the ball fake, throws it into Dobbins, and Dobbins gets fouled by Izzy Spiess. Good foul there by Spiess to put her on the line. This will be Blair Dobbins at the line.
That's her third at the line for 2 shots, Blair Dobbins.
Was it 0?
Okay, so that was on Leah Casanelli.
That was on number 20. Leah Casanelli, her first.
The first shot there, so there was a little bit of confusion there on who the foul was. I think it was originally called on Dawson, which obviously we don't want her to pick up the third. They had the wrong number there. The foul was actually on Casanelli. Second shot up for Dobbins is long. And that's going to be a push. There was a scrum for the ball there. Both people going after it. Good hustle play, but they're going to call us there on the shove. We're going to have Laura Brandon taking the ball out. Kicks it down to Stoddard. Stoddard up to Dobbins, to Stearns. Stearns penetrates. That's going to be an offensive foul. Paige Stearns penetrates. Peyton McCown sets there, takes the charge. Great play there defensively by Peyton McCown.
Stearns, her second team, her second team third. Sorry, Matt.
No, that's no problem. So 3 fouls here by the Titans. If we could get to the foul line, those foul shots are going to be critical. If we can knock those down, get ourselves right back in this. We're right there, 3-point lead by the Titans here with 5:23 left. Simone Hall brings it across the timeline. Weaves her way down. Nice take. Just off. Ava Dobbins comes down with it. There's a scrum there. The ball gets knocked out of bounds. Apparently knocked out of bounds by the White Tigers coming back to the Titans here. Thrown into Brandon. Brandon brings it up. Calls out the play. Directs traffic. Throws it over to Stearns. Back up to Brandon. Brandon penetrates. Throws it over to Stearns. Stearns looks in the post for Dobbins. Nothing there. Throws it back up top. Brandon back out into the corner. Ball's loose. Comes back out. Throws it over to Stearns. And we're going to have a foul called here. Shooting foul at that. So Paige Stearns is going to go to the line here to shoot 2.
Spiess, her second, team third.
Team third, Paige Stearns at the line for 2.
First shot for Stearns is good. Makes it 20-16 here. 4:43 left in the third. Titans are going to check in Kinley Hartshorn here for Blair Dobbins. Paige Stearns set to shoot her second. Shot is up. And that is also good, making it 21-16. Simone Hall throws it into Leah Casanelli. Casanelli brings it up, gets downhill, throws it over to McCown. It's blocked partially. And that's going to be a foul on Ava Dobbins. Going to send Izzy Speece to the line.
Ava Dobbins, her second, team fourth.
That one's up and off the back of the rim. Bregan Dawson checks in for Casanelli.
And for the Lady Tigers, Speece at the line for her second.
And Izzy Speece makes that one. We're checking Maya Hatcher in now for Izzy Speece.
Making this a 4-point ball game, 21-17.
Laura Brandon brings it up for the Titans. Kicks it to the corner, down to Hartshorn. Hartshorn's trapped down there. Throws it, and that's a turnover coming to the Titans. And that's going to be coming the way of the Tigers as well. Long throw there, tried to throw with her left hand, didn't have quite enough on it. But Dawson was able to get there, and it was knocked out of bounds by the Titans. Dawson throws it into Simone Hall. She walks it across the timeline here with 4:10 running clock in the third period. Simone Hall penetrates on Hartshorn, gets it to Dawson. Maya Hatcher gives baseline, and we're going to get a foul called on number 4, Laura Brannon. Like I said, with 5 fouls, these foul shots are going to come down to a critical part of the game here. We're going to have to knock some of these down.
Number 5. Checking into the game.
Should be shooting, yeah. It's going to be Maya Hatcher on the line for 2 here. 3:58 in the third period, and we're going to be shooting the rest of the way here in the third. So any foul that we get to the line, we're going to have to try to knock those down. Could get us right back into this. Maya Hatcher's first shot up, and it's good. Makes it 21-18 here with 3:58 left in the third period. Second shot is also good.
And just like that, Hatcher has brought this down to a single possession ball game.
Gilmer brings it up. Freimeyer has the ball. Freimeyer over to Stoddard. Stoddard throws it to Kinsley Nicolay. Nicolay gets it, throws it up to Dawson. And Coach Kirby's going to get a timeout here, 30-second timeout to save a possession. Thought there was going to be a turnover there. Oh, it's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to pause here for a minute to hear some words from the sponsors.
Burns Bait and Carry Out and Campground at 484 Little Kanawha Parkway, Elizabeth, West Virginia. If you're looking for a new pistol, we have Smith & Wesson and Glocks in stock. Or if you're looking for a new hunting rifle or shotgun, we've got you covered. We have a full line of ammo in stock. We are a muck boot dealer, and we have Quaker Boy box calls in stock at Burns Bait and Carry Out at 484 Little Kanawha Parkway, Elizabeth, West Virginia, or call 304-275-4444 or check us out on our website at bbcoutdoors.com.
WVRC Wirt County live streaming coverage of Lady Tiger basketball versus the Gilmer County Lady Titans. Matt, under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, but the Tigers are in the bonus throughout. 2-point ball game could be very integral to the Tigers, the Lady Tigers, being in the bonus at this point in the quarter.
Yeah, foul shots are always critical, and here we're going to be shooting down the way, so we're going to have to make some of those if we get fouled. I think we need to keep trying to take it in there, and any possession we can get fouled, that'll be good. Over to Kinsley Nicolay in the corner, up to Maya Hatcher. Maya Hatcher penetrates. Good defense there by Lena Freimeyer. Hatcher to Simone Hall. And that's going to be a turnover. Paige Stearns with the steal. Paige Stearns comes down, and we're going to get a foul call on Kinsley Nicolay. Paige Stearns set to go to the line. That foul there was on Kinsley Nicolay. Paige Stearns' first shot is up and good.
Kinsley's second foul, team fourth in the third quarter.
Second shot up, off long. Bragan Dawson gets the rebound, goes up the sideline. Brings it across. Paige Stearns, good defense there, but we got that one across. Throws to Simone Hall. Simone Hall to Kinsley Nicolay. Back down the corner to Simone Hall. Simone out to Kinsley Nicolay in the corner. Kinsley handling the ball well here, gets it to Dawson. Dawson guarded by Stearns. Dawson penetrates. Good take. McCown with the offensive rebound, gets it out to Maya Hatcher. Over to Simone Hall here. Another possession for the Tigers. Simone Hall penetrates, turns, blocked by Dobbins. And the Titans come out with the rebound. Lena Freimeyer brings it up and throws it to number 10, Erin Stoddard, and she just loses control of the basketball, goes out of bounds, possession to the Tigers.
Dawson ready to send it in to Simone Hall here.
.22-19 on a 2:16 running clock here in the third, and Simone Hall walks it across the timeline. Out to McCown. McCown back to Hall. Hall jab steps, takes it down the lane. Throws it into McCown. McCown is up and gets it to go.
And it's a one-point ball game, Matt.
I can't hear you.
I said, and it is a one-point ball game, Matt.
Yep, and we get the ball back. Held ball going to go to the Titans. Erin Stoddard set to take the ball out here. Lena Freimeyer. And loose ball comes out to the Titans. Peyton McCown gets it. Kinsley Nicolay pushes it up. And off Peyton McCown, gets blocked by Dobbins. Dobbins brings it down, and we're going to get another held ball, and that's going to go possession to the Tigers. A great play there on defense on this end. We get it up to the other end, and held ball goes to the Tigers. Great effort there by the Lady Tigers. Dawson set to take it out. Out to Kinsley. Kinsley gets the ball knocked out of bounds there by the Titans. Dawson takes it out, throws it into Hatcher. Hatcher over to Simone Hall. Over to Nicolay. Simone sets a screen. Nicolay penetrates, gets the shot, throws it up and in. The Titans take a lead here with 1 minute left in the third period, 23-22. Paige Stearns over, down to Hartshorn. Hartshorn to the post, throws it to Dobbins. It gets tipped around. Up to Stearns. Stearns shoots the three, and that's going to be off. Rebound to Dawson. Dawson pushing it now. 44 seconds left here in the third. Dawson brings it up, kind of a pass out to Kinsley Nicolay. Kinsley throws it to Hatcher.
Hatcher saves it.
Over to Simone Hall here. 26 seconds running here. Simone penetrates. Dobbins cuts her off there. Knocks it out of bounds. That's going to be to the Tigers. 19.4 here, 23-22. Tigers are winning. And Coach Kirby's going to take a 30-second timeout here. We'll pause for a message from the sponsors.
Are you a registered nurse looking for your next opportunity? Join the team at Elizabeth Care Center, a 36-bed skilled nursing facility in Elizabeth, West Virginia. We offer competitive pay, a supportive team environment, community engagement, and the chance to make a real difference in the lives of those we serve. Be part of the only 5-star facility within 45 miles of Elizabeth, West Virginia. Call 681-236-1010 to apply or learn more today.
Lady Tigers with the 1-point lead here in the waning seconds of the third quarter. Matt.
Yeah, 23-22 or 19.4. The Tigers have the ball out here. Coach Kirby calls a timeout, probably drew up something here for an easy bucket, hopefully under the hoop. But we've been really cranking up the defense here the second half of the third period to get us right here with a 1-point lead. Kinsley Nicolay is going to take the ball out underneath the basket. Got a screen, got Simone going to the hoop. Got the ball into Hatcher. Hatcher goes in. She's got the shot up, and she makes it. 25-22, 14 seconds left. Number 10, Stoddard brings it across, throws it out to Freimeyer. She shoots it. She misses off long. Dobbins gets the rebound, and she's going to be pushed by Simone Hall, I believe. Yeah, that foul's going to be on Simone Hall.
Her second, team fifth.
Ava Dobbins going here to shoot 2 with 0.7 on the clock. First shot is up and off. Dobbins set to shoot her second shot here. Shot is up, and that one's off. Rebound off to Stearns. Stearns gets the shot up, and that's going to be off. We've got a 25-22 lead here by the Titans heading into the fourth period. And we will pause for a message from the sponsors. We got a good one going here, folks.
K&B Supply at 303 Juliana Street in downtown Elizabeth has American-made steel roofing panels. Ask about the collars available. We carry a full line of electric and plumbing needs, from wire to junction boxes, switches and receptacle covers, and breaker boxes. PVC of all sizes to iron gas line pipe and all the fittings. We've got you covered. Call us today at 304-275-1141 or stop by at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia.
Just about one half of basketball ago, your Lady Tigers trailed by 4. We had a conversation at halftime. That was a good position for them to be in. Well, now they lead by 3 as we head into the fourth quarter, Matt.
Yeah, it's been a great third period there. We really cranked up the intensity on defense. We were able to make some foul shots. We were able to get the ball down there in the post and make some layups. And really, even though with the height advantage, it really didn't affect us there in the third quarter that much. And we were able to take a 3-point lead here into the fourth. Hopefully we can continue to take care of the ball. And then if we get some foul shots, we're able to make those fall. And we'll be able to come away with a victory here. But a 3-point lead here heading into the fourth is a great spot for the Tigers to be in here.
Programming note for those of you joining us, Tiger Wrestling will be coming to you live later this week, so watch this space.
Ball comes in immediately to Ava Dobbins, and she puts that in for 2. Simone Hall brings it up. Over to Spieth. Spieth to Dawson. Dawson brings it in. Throws across court to Kinsley Nicolay. She tracks that one down, brings it up. Down in the corner, Riley Hall. Riley Hall over to Nicolay. Up top to Speece. Speece shoots it and makes it. That's a 3 for Izzy Speece. 28-24 here for the Lady Tigers. Paige Stearns brings it up. Tosses it over to Freimeyer. Freimeyer penetrates. Tosses out to Stoddard. Stoddard back to Stearns. Stearns dribbles in. Nothing there. Good defense. And that's going to be a turnover. Oh, they call a foul on Bragan Dawson. Great defense there. We thought we had a stop, and they call a foul.
Dawson's third, team first for the quarter.
Senior Laura Brandon checks back into the game for Aaron Stoddard. She takes the ball out on the baseline. Screen coming, throws it out to Freimeyer. Freimeyer penetrates. Gets in the air, throws it out to Stearns. Stearns back to Freimeyer, and that's 3 ball is good. And we did a good job on Freimeyer there in the third. She got in some foul trouble, went to the bench, kind of helped us get back in there, but there she comes off the bench there in the fourth, and it's that 3. Simone Hall brings it up, throws it over to Nicolay. Nicolay shoots the shot, and but goes down. Great rebound spot there by Speece, but she knocks it out of bounds. Speece in good position there, just couldn't come up with it there, but that was a good box out.
You talked about the aggression on defense, Matt. I think the aggression is also carrying over to the Lady Tiger offense. They are hungry to extend this lead.
I agree with that. Dobbins over to Stearns. Stearns comes in. Nothing. And that's going to go out of bounds. We just got to grab that. Both ends. We got to just grab that rebound. We were right there. Just didn't get our hands on it. Brandon takes it out. Dobbins to the corner. Freimeyer out. Over to Stearns. Stearns shoots the 3 and misses. Off long to Dobbins. And that foul is going to be on Kinsley Nicolay.
Kinsley's third, team second.
This is going to be 24 Blair Dobbins to the line. First shot up, and she makes it. That's going to tie it here at 28-28 with 6:15 in the fourth. Second shot goes up, and that one is off. Chased down by Simone Hall in the corner. Throws it over to Dawson, and Dawson's on the run. Baseline. Throws it, gets knocked away by Dobbins, gets to the back. Throws it down in the corner to Nicolay. Nicolay pump fakes, takes it in. Gets it back to Dawson. Dawson shoots it, comes off long. Great offensive rebound by Speece, gets it back up to Simone Hall. Simone Hall dribbles it off her foot, and we're going to have a jump ball, and that is going to give possession to the Tigers. 5:47 left here in the fourth. It's 28-28, and the Tigers are going to their bench here, subbing in Peyton McCown, Maya Hatcher, and Leah Casanelli. Riley Hall, Izzy Speece, and Kinsley Nicolay go to the bench. Great rebounding there by Speece while she was out there. Nicolay getting after it on defense as well as Riley Hall there. Kicks it out to the corner, coming back to Dawson. Dawson throws it over to Casanelli. Casanelli gets it tipped, comes off to Dobbins. Dobbins gets it out to Laura Brandon. Laura Brandon brings it down, throws it to Freimeyer, back up to Brandon. Over to Dobbins, back down to the other Dobbins, and she puts it in. That is Ava Dobbins. Gets the dish from Blair Dobbins, puts it in, gives the Titans a 2-point lead. Up to Casanelli. Casanelli over to Dawson. Dawson guarded well by Stearns. Stearns throws up to Hatcher. One more over to Casanelli. Casanelli gets the shot up and, rattles out. That's got to be a walk. And they give Coach Chapman the timeout. And we'll pause for a message from our sponsors. I'm not sure if it's full or 30. It looks like a full. They're having a seat.
Full timeout. Back in a moment.
Crossroads General Store, located at the intersection of Route 47 and Newark Road in Walker, West Virginia, is a fully stocked convenience store, as well as service station. You'll also find guns, ammunition, gun safes, turkey calls, and a whole lot more for the outdoorsman. Visit us at Crossroads General Store for the hard-to-find gear that you're looking for.
2-point lead for the Gilmer County Lady Titans as this timeout is coming to a close. Just over 5 minutes remain in the game. Matt, close game throughout, hard fought by both teams. Tigers had the lead there. Lady Tigers with the lead for a few moments. They're looking to fight back and regain that lead, certainly.
Yeah, the Lena Freimeyer there got in some foul trouble there late in the third, comes into the fourth, hits that three, gives them a little bit of momentum. We fought back down there. We've been in good position to get some rebounds, just let it slip out of our hands. You know, I look for an exciting game here down the stretch with a 2-point lead here by the Titans with 5:02 left. And it's going to be Titan basketball. And Laura Brandon brings it up again. Tosses to Stearns. Stearns back over to Brandon. Down in the corner to Stearns, back to Brandon, up top to Dobbins. Dobbins tries to throw it down to the... Yeah, Blair Dobbins again gets it down there to Ava, and they're going to call a foul. Pretty much they're throwing the ball one direction, dribbling around to the other, trying to get it to Blair Dobbins at the top of the foul line. If she has the jumper, she's going to take it. If not, she's going to try to throw it down to her sister.
Peyton McCown, that her third foul, team third.
Freimeyer has the ball, throws it up to Laura Brandon. And the same thing, Dobbins to Dobbins. Makes things tough there, 32-28, 4:26 left. Up to Hatcher. Hatcher down to McCown. McCown back to Hatcher. Hatcher goes in, throws it up. It comes off to Blair Dobbins with that rebound. Titans are going to slow things down here a little bit, 4:10 left. Good tip, and that's going to be Wirt County basketball. Good trap there by Leah Casanelli and Bragan Dawson. Tipped it in the air, tip, and knocked out of bounds by Paige Stearns. Dawson to Casanelli. Casanelli throws it across court to Maya Hatcher. Penetrate, throws it up. That's going to come off long. And jump ball, possession error to the Titans. How is it?
Possession error in favor of the Lady Titans.
And it's 32-28, and there's going to be another timeout here by Coach Kirby. Going to be pause in action here for word from the sponsors. It's full.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
Have you been putting off that painting project all summer long? Riverbend Supply has PPG paints for interior or exterior. Stop by today and let us mix that perfect color for you. We also have all your brushes, roller covers, extension handles, and drop cloths at Riverbend Supply in downtown Elizabeth, West Virginia.
32-28 Lady Titans lead coming out of a timeout by the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, it's going to be Titan basketball here. You know, we had that lead coming into the fourth here, and the Titans are just throwing the ball there to Blair Dobbins at the top and then throwing it back down there to Ava Dobbins. She's keeping it high and putting it in there and gave themselves a 4-point lead here. Coach Kirby draws up a little bit of pressure here. Ball over to Stearns. They break the press. Back up to Brandon. They're going to look to run a little bit of clock here. Lena Freimeyer has the ball back to Brandon. Trap there. Freimeyer the three, and she makes it. Makes it 35-28 here. Leah Casanelli shoots a three of her own on the other end, rebounded out to Dobbins. Thrown out to Freimeyer. Freimeyer throws it to Brandon. Brandon brings it across. And that's going to be a foul there on Leah Casanelli. You know, at this point, that puts the Tigers at 4 fouls. We got to get to 5 to extend the game. We're going to have to get the Titans to the line here before much longer to try to make this game last as long as we can to try to get some shots on our end. Kinsley Nicolay checks in for Leah Casanelli.
Casanelli with 2 fouls. Kinsley going in with 3.
Ava Dobbins throws it into Brandon. Brandon down to Stearns. Stearns throws it up to Freimeyer. Freimeyer shoots a little 15-foot runner and makes it. Throws it into Simone Hall. Simone Hall up to Kinsley Nicolay. Back to Maya Hatcher, back to Nicolay. She looks to shoot, but passes it up to Hatcher. Hatcher looks up to shoot 3. Off long, Simone Hall can't corral it. Tigers look to put a little pressure again here, down 37-38 now. 2:49 left. Stearns throws it in. Back to Stearns. Stearns throws it over to Freimeyer. We had a tip on that one, but didn't get possession. Freimeyer throws it up. Stearns over to Brandon. Titans look to run some clock here. We try to get a foul, doesn't call it. Freimeyer throws up another 15-footer and misses. Dobbins gets a rebound, puts it up, she misses. Peyton McCown comes down with the rebound. Out to Maya Hatcher. Maya Hatcher pushes it up the court to Dawson. Dawson penetrates, backs it out. Throws it across to Nicolay. She shoots it and misses. McCown working hard down there, but it comes out to Freimeyer. And they're going to pick up the foul here. Try to extend this. That foul's going to be on Bragan Dawson. 2:09 here, 37-28. And that's going to put Lena Freimeyer to the line shooting 2.
Bragan's 4th foul, team 5th.
Lena Freimeyer has really been the difference here in the 4th period. Hitting 2 threes, hitting a runner. Now to the line to shoot 2. First shot up and good. Spies checks in for McCown. And she makes the second. Makes it 39-28 here on a 2:07 running clock for the Tigers. Hatcher brings it up, throws it over to Nicolay. Nicolay shoots and gets that one to fall. Timeout, Lady Tigers. It's going to be 1:59 left in the game. We're going to hear from a word from our sponsors and back to finish this one up.
32nd timeout called by the Tigers.
Hey guys, got dirty clothes? Come to Miller Suds and Sales and wash your clothes in style at our brand new laundromat with state-of-the-art machines located around the corner from Miller Steals and Deals. Shop while you wash, 7 days a week, 8 to 8.
Matt, a little bit of scoreboard confusion here inside the gym. We have the score on the screen as 39 for the Lady Titans, 30 for the Lady Tigers, and it looks like we've just got that adjusted here on the scoreboard.
Yeah, 39-30 here, minute and 59 seconds. The Titans are going to take the ball out here. That was a big shot there by Kinsley Nicolay to get this under 10. We're going to put some full court pressure. Looks like full court man. And they get the ball in to Brandon. Brandon is fouled. Looked like Kinsley Nicolay was trying to foul immediately, but they didn't call it until it got all the way up to the half-court line, and that is going to put Laura Brandon on the line here with 1:54 left.
You know, that shot by Kinsley a moment ago, just about a half a step inside, or just about half a step outside. It would have been for 3. That one's up and good, bringing the lead for the Lady Titans to 10.
And the second one up. The Titans are doing a good job here from the free throw line down the stretch. Maya Hatcher gets the ball. Throws it to Simone Hall. Simone Hall takes it in, throws it back out to Hatcher, but Lena Freimeyer gets the steal. Now we got to go steal. We got to go try to foul, girls. Throw the ball to Freimeyer. Freimeyer to Brannon. Brannon over to Freimeyer. Out to Brannon. Titans running a lot of clock here. Over to Freimeyer. Freimeyer guarded by Kinsley Nicolay. And Nicolay fouls. A lot of time ran off the clock there. Down to 1:14, putting Freimeyer, the one that you probably don't want at the line, but that's who we got the foul on.
And for Kinsley, that will send her out for the night.
Yeah, Casanelli checking in. Kinsley Nicolay did a great job tonight on the defensive end. Made a shot there, a couple shots. Really had a nice game defensively and made some noise there. Freimeyer's first shot up, and that one is good. Makes it 42-30 here with 1:14 seconds left. And that one is good as well.
Brings the lead to 13.
Ball up to Casanelli. Casanelli back to Hatcher. Over to Spiess. She gets a shot up and good. Hits the three. Oh, and turnover to Casanelli. Over to Stearns. Foul on Stearns. They call that foul there on Stearns. It's going to put the Tigers taking the ball out. Bregan Dawson underneath. Titans matchup main here. And Dawson's running out of time. Throws it off of Stearns' back and out of bounds. Going to be back to the Tigers. Screen coming out. Gets it to Simone Hall. Simone Hall up to Hatcher. Hatcher penetrates. Good take. And gets it to fall. 34-43. Throws it into Stearns. Stearns back to Freimeyer. Up to Brannon. Brannon gets fouled by Leah Casanelli. 41 seconds left here. 34-43. And Laura Brannon's going to go to the foul line for two.
Leah Casanelli called for the foul. It's her third, team's second.
And Brannon makes it. The Titans doing a really good job here from the foul line. Second shot up, and that one's off. Hustle down by Casanelli. Casanelli gets it to Simone. The Tigers are pushing it. Simone Hall gets all the way to the paint. Spins, throws it out to Spiess. Spiess shoots it. Comes off the backboard, gets it by Dobbins. We go up and we foul. Lena Freimeyer fouled now. Makes it 27.2, down 10. Lena Freimeyer going to the foul line here.
Leah Casanelli called for the foul. It's her fourth. At the line, shooting two for the Lady Titans is number 2, Lena Freimeyer.
Freimeyer's first shot is good. That one's off. Rebound comes out to Simone Hall. Simone Hall throws it up to Casanelli. And Laura Brannon gets a steal, but they call a foul. And that one's going to be on Brannon. 21.4 left here, 45-34. Bregan Dawson set to take it out. Throws it into Simone Hall. Simone Hall penetrates, throws it up, and it comes out all the way around and falls out. Lena Freimeyer gets the rebound. No fouls here. They're just going to play this one out. Dobbins puts it off the backboard. Spiess with the rebound, and that's going to do it here at the Den. The Lady Titans are going to win this one 45-34. Tigers give them a little bit of a scare, but the Titans get it done here in the fourth quarter. We'll pause for a moment for the sponsors. We'll come back and finish this one up.
Have you been putting off that painting project all summer long? Riverbend Supply has PPG paints for interior or exterior. Stop by today and let us mix that perfect color for you. We also have all your brushes, roller covers, extension handles, and drop cloths at Riverbend Supply in downtown Elizabeth, West Virginia. Shade Tree Diner and Carryout at 10416 Little Canal Parkway, Creston, West Virginia, 304-275-3351. You want a burger that's handmade from scratch? A must-try is our monstrous-sized double bacon cheeseburger dressed the way you like it. Goes great with fries or chili cheese fries. Stop by for yours today or call 304-275-3351 and order yours today. Open Tuesday through Saturday 11 to 7, Sunday 11 to 3, and closed on Mondays.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
Twisted Sisters, located at 1065 Little Canal Parkway, Elizabeth, West Virginia, 304-275-0012, is proud to be the Wirt County Tigers Fan of the Week sponsor. We've developed a new smash burger with lettuce, tomato, onion, and our tiger sauce. Come try one today and sign up for the Fan of the Week drawing that will be held every Friday through football season. Listen for the drawing on WVRC 104.7 FM at 4:05 every Friday for your name. Good luck. That's Twisted Sisters at 1065 Little Canal Parkway, Elizabeth, or call us today at 304-275-0012 to place your order.
An 11-point ball game that goes in favor of the Lady Titans, but back and forth. Lady Tigers showing a lot of resilience and a lot of grit, especially there in the second half, Matt.
Yeah, I thought the Lady Tigers really played hard from the opening tip all the way till the end of the game. They kept fighting. You know, as a basketball coach, I always say, win or lose, you want the fans to say, hey, my team played really hard tonight, and I felt like our Lady Tigers definitely played really hard. You know, taking a lead into the fourth has to build some confidence moving forward. You know, we talked a lot about Blair Dobbins and Ava Dobbins there in the pregame. And they had a nice game, but Lena Freimeyer theirs was probably the difference there in the fourth quarter. She got in some foul trouble, had to sit on the bench there in the third. I think she's kind of the motor that keeps this thing going there, and the glue for the Titans. She came in there, had a big game, but you know, we had a really nice, the young girls on our team. Peyton McCown played a really great game there in the post. Great bench play from Kinsley Nicolay and Riley Hall when they were in there in the game as well. You know, we really battled it out, played hard. Like I said, from the opening tip, just came up a little bit short. But when you're in a ball game against defending state single A champ, number 1 team in the state, it has to build a little bit of confidence moving forward here in the midway point of the season.
Absolutely. And, you know, I think when we look at the level of play from the Lady Tigers, we talked about some of the ladies who came off the bench, but also look at Bregan Dawson. Absolutely pivotal, especially there in the first half when, as we talked about, she had those 2 quick fouls, went back out, said, you know what, I'm in this, I'm focused, I'm going to make a difference out here, and kept the game tight, and then in the second half was able to come back out, continue to fight back, take the lead for a moment in the ball game. We also had Izzy Speece, great ball game, Peyton McCown, Leah Casanelli. Every Lady Tiger that touched the court tonight had something very positive to contribute to this battle. Even though it may not have ended the way they wanted it to, shows great promise for the second half of the season as well as the future of this program.
Yeah, I agree. And again, if you look at it, Gilmer County, lots of seniors, only played one sophomore in the game, and we only played one senior in the game. So from that standpoint, and one positive thing here that we can take away from this game as well, it's kind of hindered us a little bit here in the last few games, is turnovers, and really the young girls took control of the basketball, didn't turn it over a lot there against a veteran Gilmer County team. I know Coach Kirby's always going to be disappointed to lose, but I think there's definitely some things to take away from this game as a positive and build on as we move into the middle of the schedule and keep grinding here and make a nice season out of this one.
Absolutely. Personal note, thank you folks for bearing with us. As I said, at the beginning of the game, I figured out maybe 30 minutes before we tipped off, hey, I'm going to be hopping on a headset. And fortunately, Matt knew the Gilmer County roster better than I did. So we stuck together and we got this thing knocked out. It was a pleasure calling it with you, sitting beside you. We had not met before tonight, so really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a good time, good game. I appreciate it, being able to do this, and it's always fun doing it. I like bringing the play-by-play out there to the Tiger fans that can't make it out to the gym. It was a good time.
All right, from the Den at Wirt County High School, we'll send you off for the night. You've been watching Lady Tiger basketball. Wrestling coming soon on WVRC Wirt County. Stick around for that. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Good job.
You've been watching live streaming coverage of Wirt County High School basketball, brought to you exclusively by Moore's Piggly Wiggly and Crossroads General Store. Also brought to you by these community sponsors: Matheny Whited Funeral Home, Calhoun Banks, Mason's Towing, Riverbend Supply, Shade Tree Diner, Hayden Stewart State Farm Agent, K&B Supply, Miller Suds and Sales, Stump Funeral Home, Burns Bait and Carryout, Myers Family Insurance, Twisted Sisters, Bar and Grill, Chris's Barbershop, Mini Hamilton Health System, B&D Title Service, Elizabeth Care Center, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Moore's Piggly Wiggly. Thank you for watching, and tune in next time for more live streaming action with your WVRC Wirt County Sports Crew. Wirt County Tiger basketball broadcasts are a production of WVRC 104.7 FM. All rights reserved.